Hi, my name's Rochelle Williams. I'm the Green Food Safety Coach, and today I want to start my brand new series called the Food Business Sustainability Facts Series. There's going to be 10 parts to this, and the first one we'll do today is called the carbon footprint and greenhouse gases. Next time we'll talk about triple bottom line reporting. Then we'll get into policy and purchasing. The fourth will be stakeholders and communication. Then we'll talk about the green team and the green champion, very important people. Then we'll do a little bit about replacing and reducing. There is no point in replacing your electricity supply if you're not first reducing what you're using. The same applies to water and gas and to vehicle use. Then we get into the savings part of the series. First we're going to talk about energy, then we'll get into water, then we'll talk about waste and waste management and how incredibly important that is to sustainability and businesses making money. And finally, we'll talk about vehicle savings. Okay, so today, the first in our series, let's talk about what does a carbon footprint mean and what's this greenhouse gases stuff all about anyway. Alright, a carbon footprint is the measurement of how much of an impact a business, in fact a home, in fact a person, has on the environment. The bigger the number, the worse the impact. So obviously all businesses should be trying everything they can, not only to reduce money, but also to reduce its environmental impact. In other words, its carbon footprint. Now, the way a carbon footprint is measured is basically by measuring the amount of greenhouse gases that it actually produces. Now, greenhouse gases are produced from vehicles, it's produced from the electricity that you actually purchase, you know, the burning of the coal to produce the electricity. So the more electricity you use, the more greenhouse gases you're going to produce. The next would be gas. The amount of gas that a food business uses, the more it uses, the more greenhouse gases. Okay, so greenhouse gases are basically, to put it in really simple terms, bad gases. It's measured, there's a whole variety of them, but it's measured in terms of a thing called carbon dioxide. So it's not just carbon dioxide, there's a whole lot of other gases in it, but it's measured in terms of carbon dioxide. And it's measured in a thing called tons of CO2 emissions a year. So obviously, the smaller the number, the better it is for the business and the better it is for the environment. So every business should not only be aiming to reduce their money, the expenses, but by doing what they do in a business, they should also be trying to reduce its carbon footprint. Now, carbon footprint, the higher it is, the worse it looks for the business. So from a social point of view, it looks better for the business to have a lower and lower and keep on working toward a lower and lower carbon footprint. Now, here's the important thing to keep in mind in this. Your carbon footprint as a food business isn't only what you do. It's what your suppliers are doing. Because there's a carbon footprint or a CO2 emission contributing from every single ingredient that you use. So if you're buying stuff locally, you're going to be having a lower carbon footprint than if you are buying it from, say, overseas, because the cost involved, the cost both to the environment and to you in getting an ingredient from overseas includes a lot more travel, a lot more electricity is used, a lot more fossil fuels are burned, so therefore carbon footprint is higher. So remember, your carbon footprint isn't only what you're doing in your business, but it is what your suppliers are doing as well. Okay, my name's Rochelle. I'm the Green Food Safety Coach, and if you, as a food business, or in fact even at home, want to know more about the things that you can do to actually improve your carbon footprint and to be more sustainable, go to my website, www.howsafeisyourfood.com.au, and go to my e-store, and in there you'll find the Green Food Safety Guide. It's a book it's an ebook, and it's designed and set up to help food businesses be more sustainable. Till next time, this is Rochelle, the Green Food Safety Coach.